we've got Ron Cogan, the coach of the Onondaga Redhawks senior B team. What are your thoughts on the season so far? You guys got off to a pretty good start, and then it's been a little bit of a stumble.
Yeah, and that happens in the game of lacrosse and seasons. We start off great, and people get a little comfortable, and I don't like guys being comfortable.
Hello out there, and thank you so much for joining us. We were playing a quick interview from Coach Ron Cogan. We had a chance to do the Junior B game here last night. We sat together. We will get that out during the first period. Got a little carried away here. The food is always so good when we get here that we got to stop. Also had a chance to finally stop to the Firekeepers restaurant, and let me tell you, people, I don't think there's a better bang for your buck out there. That Firekeepers restaurant was amazing. Everybody was happy. We had breakfast and lunch at noon, so what more could you ask for? And the food was delicious. We left very full, and I was very, very satisfied and felt the bill was more than fair. So thank you very much to Firekeepers for making all this happen. Really appreciate it. As we are about to get underway for your Onondaga Redhawks taking on the Tuscarora Tomahawks. Devin Buckshot down to take the face off for Onondaga, wins it, but we're going the other way. Tuscarora down in, and the defense gets him to pop the loose ball up into the corner. We go a little hard into the boards, didn't look intentional. We're just going to go possession Onondaga, and here comes Onondaga. And we get the restart. Great first defensive set for Onondaga, not allowing the shot. They get the turnover. We got Ty Hill with the ball up top. Pass it over. Too many men. Tomahawks, and we're going the other way. The whistle was originally blown for, I believe, interference, and then we counted too many players. We're getting a referee's timeout. Referees today, Jared Morrison and Mr. Herbie John. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into these broadcasts. Without you, we'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves. So, yes, it is starting. Thank you, Eat the Yeti. And we got the Spirits in the chat. He'll be here about 3:06. We've got Nathan Jobson, the Spirits GM, is going to be joining us up here on the broadcast today. He's running a little behind. But now we're just going to get possession to Onondaga. Ty Hill starts with it up top. Works it down to McCoy Abrams. McCoy gets a screen. Throws it up top. Leland Paulus. Drive it around, takes a bounce shot, goes off the goalie. Rebound picked up by Devin Buckshot. Buckshot out to Abrams. Abrams driving in down low. And a beautiful goal, McCoy Abrams. Wow. What a pass, what a feed. We got to shrink that live box down a little bit. But here we go, perfect. And you see McCoy gets there, beats his man down low, drives across, makes the goal. I think he's going across, then pulls it back near side. Beautiful shot by McCoy Abrams. We're going a little slow with the replays today, folks, so we can hopefully see it. Don't know if you guys notice it or not. How do we sound out there in the chats? We got about 30 of you watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. 1-0 Onondaga. Tuscarora comes up with the face-off. And the Tomahawks running down. Errant pass. But they were able to recover it. A lot of pressure from Onondaga so far, pushing out on the offensive Tuscarora. Tuscarora working it around. They're on the near side. He drives in, makes a move. He's looking to get it to somebody out front. Comes back in, takes the shot with his hands free, misses wide right. Going with possession, Onondaga. So again, that was a goal by McCoy Abrams with an assist from 19, Wade Bucktooth. Beautiful pass. Abrams for Bucktooth. All right, Onondaga back on offense. Buckshot has it. Over to Abrams. Abrams driving in. Ball's knocked down. Abrams able to come up with a loose ball. Two guys come out with him. He's looking for the extra man. Runs in. Takes a shot. Soaked up by the Tusky defense. Passed out front. Now Tusky working it around up top. On the near side. Hits his man on the back door. Onondaga, good defense, keeping him pressured up. Thank you, Jobson. Letting us know we sound good in the comments. We appreciate that. And Onondaga gets the ball again. So we've had a couple great defensive stands from Onondaga to start the game off. Ty Hill has it. Onondaga setting up the offense over to Paulus. Paulus feeds it across. Wade Bucktooth able to pick up the ball. Fighting with it in the corner. Great pressure by Tusky. And I think we're going to go with a push in the back. And Onondaga has the ball. He throws it back up top to Paulus over to Hill. Hill cutting across the middle. A little behind the back shot. And bounces a little short. Goes over the net. We get a shot clock violation. Hill stays under pressure. It's something you always see Onondaga do. I saw their junior team do it as well as their senior team now. And Tusky working it on the near side. Print up on the pass across. It's missed. But Tusky picks up the loose ball in front of the net. Feeds it up top. Oh, not able to connect, and we've got the ball going all the way down the other way. And as the shot clock's about to expire, their goalie just launches it down. Says, come 200 feet, please. Timmy Zidmel picked it up at the corner, but we get up. And here we come. Troy Benedict has it. Feeds it up top to Abrams. Abrams across. Step it in. Takes the shot. Eels misses wide right. But now he picks it up. He's all by himself. Beautiful glove save. Cathers throws it up top. He's got time, but he decides to wait for the rest of the offense to get on the floor. We're at 20 seconds in the shot clock as Tusky finally gets the rest of their offense onto the floor. And the pressure in the corner, but he's able to beat it. Hits a man out front all by himself. Another save, Cathers. And Cathers, you see with the fast throw up. Abrams picks it up off the boards. Drives down to the inside. Flips it back. You got Abrams with it down low. Little behind the back feed to Bennett. Oh, he's not able to get it. Goes off the backboards as he's taken down into the crease. Nice job by the Tusky defense to stop him. And the pressure from Paulus. And Tusky back in the offensive side. Working around, feeds it up top. It's on the far side. Cutting across the middle, hands free. We keep working around. He rips a shot. Cathers keeps his tight to that near side post and makes the save. Timmy Zidmel has it now. Transition guy with a lot of speed. He's looking for a pick. Oh, beautiful check. Nice stick check by Kent Baker Printup. Beautiful. And then he gets the ball. We get the ball up. Oh. And we're going to get the penalty 2-5 slash. Looks like Garlow. So now we get to see Onondaga's power play with McCoy Abrams. Starting with the ball up top. Work the ball around. Bennett has it back up to Abrams. It's across. Hill to Buckshot. Up to Abrams. Abrams coming in. Rips the shot. Off the goalie's top right shoulder. Beautiful save by the goalie. Buckshot picks up the rebound, gives it back down to Hill. Hill's looking across the crease, but decides to go back up top to Buckshot, but he goes across, and Abrams now has it up top. Over to Buckshot, is not able to handle it. Ball goes over to the corner. Abrams with a bounce pass over to Hill. Hill steps in like he's going to shoot, feeds it out to McCoy Abrams, who rips the shot, and a nice save. But now we got a loose ball push, and we're going to give the ball to Tusky. And the Tomahawks on the long outlet pass. He makes it, and he's all by himself. And a short-handed goal with a beautiful pass by the goalie. And what a goal from 44. Yeah, here we see we get the little loose ball push, so we're going to give the ball to Tusky. The goalie just picks it up. They get the restart. He's going to whip the ball down, able to hit his man, Jimmy Chadwick. James Chadwick on that one. And now we've got Nate Jobson joining the broadcast. Thank you very much, Jobson, for making it. Appreciate having you. I know it's a tough schedule with your daughter, but we appreciate seeing you. And we got a little giving them the business, and we're going on a Onondaga ball.
Absolutely. Is it on?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, funny. That's weird when you can't hear yourself, but you can hear
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, we shut it off because Ron didn't like hearing himself, so now we've got you just listening to us.
Oh, that's great.
Behind the back pass, working it around. Onondaga feeds it up top. Over to Paulus. Back to McCoy Abrams in the middle, who tries behind the back, misses just wide right. Had the goalie beat. Just missed wide right. And Tusky tries to throw it all the way down. Pass gets lost. Onondaga has it. 35 seconds left on the power play. Feeds it across. Buckshot not able to hold on to it. Tusky picks the ball up off the boards. Throws it up. Gets the shot, misses high, but it appears Tusky. No, we've got over and back, and we're going the other way.
Oh, that'll be helpful.
Yeah, there's your rosters. Feeds it up top. Paulus rips the shot, misses high. Tusky picks up the rebound, and we're going the other way. Hits Jimmy Chadwick again, I believe. Not able to bury that one. 25 is Evan Printup. Sorry, thank you. See the pressure from Onondaga. Gets the ball back on the ground. A lot of counting you here.
Yeah, that was a weird time to throw it in the corner.
Well, no, the ref was counting the shot clock. The shot clock on the wall wasn't quite accurate.
Gotcha. I was so confused.
Takes a shot. The goalie's able to hold on to the near side, make the save. Now Tusky coming down. Decides to step in, rips the shot, misses high over the top, and the rebound is picked up by Onondaga. Schultzke. Ferris has it. Ferris passes it up to Paulus. Paulus driving down in, back to Ferris. Ferris gives it over. Oh, Ty Hill tries a little behind the back to Paulus. Not able to. Paulus gets beat. Breakaway between the legs. And Cathers keeps his legs together, sliding that back foot across to keep it out. A lot of action so far. Ferris has it down low. Tries to hit Abrams in the middle. They're not able to connect.
What's the call here?
I'm guessing a little too much on Abrams ahead of time, and now we're going to give the ball to Onondaga.
It's nice to see settled offense here at some point.
Yeah. Abrams down to the near side. Tries to pass it out to Benedict. Misses, but Ty Hill picks the ball up top. Buckshot rips the shot, and it's held onto by the goalie, who hits him on the breakout pass again. Oh, what a goal. Kilgore. Looks like Kyler Kilgore. Another one of these long passes out. I'm going to fix that aspect ratio a little bit, but yeah, another one of these long passes out. You see him, he just kind of fakes the shot, gets the goalie to freeze up for a second. And it is now 2-1. So Onondaga got off to the quick lead, and now Tuscarora is leading 2-1. It's kind of happened in reverse yesterday. I don't know if you had a chance to watch any of that Junior B game, but.
Yeah, I just caught the end of that game last night. Good action, man. Those younger guys are good. They can play.
Oh, yeah, these guys fly. There's so much energy out here on the floor. Hits his man up top, driving in, drops his shoulder, spins around, cycles. And pressure from Onondaga forces another turnover. And here comes Onondaga up the floor. Percy Booth starting with it. Nice little behind the back from Booth. And Bucktooth down low, tries to flip it across. Cannot connect with his man, but Buckshot going with the goalie off the boards, and the goalie's able to hold on to it. Now we've got another long outlet pass to Tyler Kahn. Kilgore had the last goal, has it on the far side. Gives it to Chadwick out front. Beautiful save, Cathers. Picture is blurry. Yeah, sometimes the internet speeds will screw that up a little bit. Sorry. Hill passes it up to Abrams. Fires it back to Hill, who fires a shot. Misses, it bounces off the plexiglass and goes all the way up to the Tusky bench. Hill, that's another one of your guys up on the Spirits team. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. We play on a little bit wider goal by 3 inches. Maybe would have had it.
You definitely would have had that on one of your goals. I like it. It's in the NABLL.
But yeah, he scored 8 goals Friday night, and we had a little inter-squad scrimmage. 8 goals he had.
Definitely getting ready for the season. And as you see, Tusky's offense drives in as the shot clock's winding down. He takes a shot. We get a reset, and because that goes off the goalie, not the bully, it's going to go back to Tuscarora.
That's a good reset right there.
That was perfect. You really, other than a goal, you can't ask for much better. Now Tusky working it around. On the far side. Nice job. Schultzke stays on his man with the pressure. Gets him to drop it. Oh, they run into each other. What a hit that was. Paulus picks up the loose bound, drives the shoulder down, and then decides to turn and wait for the rest of the offense to get out onto the floor. Passes it up top to Wade Bucktooth, who gives it down to Percy Booth. Booth driving in. Booth rips the shot, and the goalie's able to keep the stick in the way. Back up to Booth. Rebound was picked up by Onondaga. Paulus behind the back, over to Buckshot, and a beautiful save by the goalie on that one. And, just a little giving him the business. We're going to take both, set the tone. Here we go. We've got Devin Buckshot for Onondaga and Devin Napoleon. Maybe they're arguing over who the better Devin is out there tonight.
My vote's for Buckshot. No disrespect. The kid can play.
Yeah, I mean, it's so impressive the talent level that's out here when you see it.
Oh, yeah. It comes naturally, these guys play when they're little kids, kindergarten, first, second grade. They always have a stick in their hand.
Absolutely. It's that 10,000-hour rule, and we get a little bit too much on a screen, I believe. Why are we...
I don't know.
Not sure why he whistled that one dead then. He just wanted to have a little talk with him.
That's Dan Rogers.
Steps in, rips the shot. That was Christian Watts on the shot. But Onondaga now on the offensive side of the floor. Liam Ferris has it. He's got Ty Hill in the middle. He's waiting for the rest of the troops to come out.
Is this supposed to be
Ferris has it, working his way around on the right side. Gets down behind goal line extended, over to Hill. Passes it over to Ellis. Gets the shot, saves the possession. So we get a fresh 30 on for Onondaga. Ferris has it up top. Ferris steps in, rips the shot. And we've got too many men on Tuscarora.
I thought so. They had too many men in.
Well, that's what I was looking at. I was like,
they're
they're not supposed to be. Yeah, they're not supposed to be shorthanded.
And Liam Ferris, actually, I think he plays in the NABLL too for Paper City. pretty sure he might be on that roster.
Maybe, yeah. I think they're the ones that share all of his stuff.
Yep.
When you see him all the time.
We actually play against them twice.
Nice. Now on that picture setting too, I do notice that there was one when I got home. I had to turn my settings up on my phone so it looked better. Hopefully that's it, Sonia, or hopefully the internet speeds will at least kick back up. It says we're good. All right, so now we've got the right number of guys out there. They tried again to do a 4-on-4, but now we're going to have a 3-on-4 for about a minute, and then it'll be a regular 5-on-4 after that. Wade Bucktooth has it. Working it with Abrams on the near side. Bounce pass over to Paulus. Back to Abrams. Back to Paulus up top. Abrams takes it, rips a shot, almost makes it through the goalie's legs. Almost split the wickets there. Hit it hard enough to make the stick move, but another almost beautiful pass from the goalie of the Tomahawks. But Schultzke again. Schultzke's pretty relentless down there.
I think it's Dylan Sprentz is the goalie. He's number 1.
Oh, the goalie for...
Yeah, he's got some nice outlets.
Yeah. Bunch of nice saves, too. Dylan Sprentz on another save. Fires it down, bounces, misses that one. Cathers picks it up. He's got some pretty good outlets of his own, he says. And passes it to Terry, who gives it up to Wade Bucktooth. So now we're going to have a 5-on-4 here. We got about a little under a minute as Onondaga comes in and starts working in the round. Booth. Pass it over to Benedict. Shot and a save. Benedict almost gets the rebound. But it's picked up by Tusky. And look at him fighting through the double team to maintain possession. Nice job, 96. That's Evan print up. Oh, we've got Evan as that, but you told us he was 25. Not sure if that one's Evan or not.
Looks like 96. Don't see that one on here.
And McCoy. What are you looking for?
Oh,
yes, 96. Oh, I was wrong on that one. We all got a couple different things. Working it around on the far side. Dylan Lyons now has it up top. Lyons steps to the middle. Hands free, shoots. And we get a save, and we get a reset. Leland Paulus picks up the rebound. Fires it back to Lyons on a couple of passes. Beautiful back check there, and knocks him down. And ends up missing the net because of that. Great defensive check. Running off a little hobbled up. Hopefully he's all right. Schultzke tries to step up, but he beats both of them. Oh, beautiful trail check. But a nice set of moves to get himself down there. Eat the Yeti said, yes, 96 is Evan. Had the numbers a little screwed up, but we appreciate you eating the comments. Hill now has it over to Booth. Percy Booth gets the ball, steps in. Beautiful pass. Oh, my goodness, off a buckshot, off the pipe, gets the reset, but Tusky gets the rebound, and we're going the other way. Wow.
Yeah, the ball control.
Yeah, the windows of passing is what I notice as you always step up in levels of lacrosse. You see that. It just moves so much faster. Smaller windows, longer passes, and it's so fast.
And that's what happens. The higher level you get, just the more accurate guys are, you know. That's really the big difference. You have the same level of athletes at a lot of levels, but the stick skills and the accuracy as you improve that's the big difference.
Absolutely. And then the double team got Onondaga the ball back. They come down. Hill scoops up the loose ball. We got Wade Bucktooth on the near side. Gets a screen. And a beautiful give and go. Wow, give and go. And Matt Bennett on that finish. Thank you, Firekeepers Restaurant, for getting us here. See Wade Bucktooth gets a screen from Bennett, and then he just drives in, throws a couple of fakes. Matt Bennett on a beautiful goal. How do you guys like the slow motion replays? Is that a little better? We got 75% speed on it because we've now got the live look in there, so it kind of helps things out a little, but let us know in the comments what you think. All right, so we've got Buckshot and Khan getting ready to take the face off. Monroe has the ball. Tries a little underhand pass. Not able to connect. Ball picked up by Onondaga. Beautiful play, Timmy Zidmel, and he turns around and throws it up to Liam Ferris. Ferris has it, thinks about going in. He's got Lyons on the low side, passes it down to him. Over, Paulus has it. With a beautiful little underhand shot from Ferris, goalie's able to make the save, and the rebound is picked up by the Tomahawks, and now we're going the other way. Napoleon has it. Kilgore has it on the far side. Driving in, gets a screen, gets another one, give and go. Jimmy Chadwick feeds it out front. A beautiful behind-the-back attempt from Kent Baker. Print up. Not able to score, and the ball is still down. We get not a reset of the shot clock because Onondaga had picked up the ball. Schultzke, who then passes it up to Rogers, and Dan Rogers looking for a little assistance from the offense coming out onto the floor, gives it to McCoy Abrams. McCoy tries a bounce pass, and it's picked off. Beautiful pickoff from, sorry, I can't read your name on that small roster. And now they work it around. Hits his man, he steps in. Onondaga gets just enough of the stick to make sure that he can't knock it down. Beautiful feed up, and he's all by himself. Ty Hill, and a great save by the goalie on that one. Dylan Sprents. And we got another long pass down and a shot, and the rebound is going to be picked up by Onondaga. Work all the way down now. Schultzke, these guys are fast. Sorry, we're trying our best to keep up with them. Wade Bucktooth skips it across to Paulus. Paulus feeds it up top. Gets back over to Bucktooth on the near side. Bucktooth down low. Gets a screen. A beautiful shot, but he misses just wide.
Matt Bennett.
Rebound picked up by Matt Bennett. To Paulus, who rips a shot at the end of the shot clock. And we're going to give the ball to the Tomahawks. Jimmy Chadwick started with it. Throws it up. Napoleon. Feeds it across. Step it in. Chadwick gets a little extra on the screen, and we're going to give the ball over to Onondaga. McCoy Abrams flying around the backside. Bounce pass up to Buckshot. Devin Buckshot driving in. Double team. Somehow doesn't lose possession. Gets the shot off. We get a reset. Beautiful save, Sprents. And now everybody just making sure everybody's happily walking away here. And now we're going the other way. Rips a shot at the end. And Cathers just ducks down to make sure it doesn't bounce off his back and go in. Wow, what a first period of play.
Yeah, back and forth, man. Not a lot of settled offense, a lot of up and down, probably just trying to feel each other out the first period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fun to watch.
Yeah, so here we are. I got you up on the screen so you can see yourself there. So we've got Nathan Jobson, the GM of the Thousand Island Spirits. So, first year GM, how's that feeling?
You know, it's something you start, you think it's going to be easy to do, and it gets harder as we go. But it's been a really fun experience, and just growing the game of box lacrosse is what it's all about, you know.
Absolutely, doing a lot of great things up there. I saw at your first kids camp there, you had a huge turnout, and we all know, that's really what we all want, is just to give these kids an opportunity to play and get more and more people to see the game, like you said, grow the game.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. We're doing, we're going to be doing some youth stuff up there, trying to grow for U15, U18, little kids, and actually we're going to start a women's program as well. I already have some interest in that, so it's been really good. The community's been really supportive of us, and we're really looking forward to growing the game up there.
That's
box
awesome.
lacrosse is special.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we got a quick word from Ron Kogan, who was nice enough to join us. We tried to play it before. We had a little issue with trying to get it started ahead of time, but here comes from Ron Kogan, and we will be back in a couple of minutes with the second period as we have a tie game between your Onondaga Redhawks and your Tuscarora Tomahawks. We've got Ron Kogan, the coach of the Onondaga Redhawks senior B team. What are your thoughts on the season so far? You guys got off to a pretty good start, and then it's been a little bit of a stumble.
Yeah, and that happens in the game of lacrosse and seasons. We start off great and people get a little comfortable, and I don't like guys being comfortable when I'm coaching. It's just, I like to keep, we got to keep trying to get better. And the better you got to keep trying to get, the better it's going to be for overall production from the team. And, it was, you hit it right, is that we did kind of stumble here. And what do you do when you stumble? You get back up, right? So that's what we're trying to get right here and have a good turnaround here and get back to our winning ways and how we started the season. So hopefully we can hit our stride tomorrow and a good week of practice. And we're looking forward to showing everybody the team we really are and start developing and gelling as a team.
Yeah. Now what I've noticed checking the Canam stats and schedule is this is a very seems like a very even league. It doesn't seem like anybody's really going to run away with. There's a lot of parity here.
Yeah, that's something that we've never faced before, really, in a Canam league, because we've always been a team of at least around 8, 9, 10 teams, and all of a sudden we have a 5-team league, which with 3 teams out of the picture, that's a lot of talent being dispersed among 5 teams. So it's great for the league, overall, but it makes for a tough league to win. And you have to, there is no games off, and each game's a battle, which is what you want. And, you play each team 4 times in a season, that's not easy to play a team 4 times and beat them 4 times in a row. That's tough, so it's going to be, what I think it's going to come down to is who's going to be hitting the right stride come playoff time. You don't want to peak too early and kind of plateau. You kind of want to, keep that gradual climb, to the playoff run. So that's why I keep reminding the guys, that's our focus, is we want to be playing good at the right time, so that's been our motto. And I think, we're on track here. So put some things behind us and move forward and just be better every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this early in the season, do you guys have all of your guys playing already, or do you guys still have some guys that maybe are out of town until it gets underway?
No, we've had basically everybody that we're going to have, enter the lineup. There's been a couple here and there that have had work commitments and trying to figure that out still too. So maybe we can figure that out where we can get them into enough games to make playoffs. But we're having a roster full of, 35, almost 40 guys and trying to put that together each week is, no small task. So, the staff has been great, and then the team has been great with everything so far. So, we just kind of want to get back to where we started, and I keep saying that, but we were off to a great start. So once you get that feeling again, and I think we'll be okay.
Absolutely. Well, I wish you nothing but the best, and we'll be playing this right before the game, so everybody who's going to get a chance to, see this then. But what would you say, other than peaking at the right time, is the most important thing for any of, like, if you have some of these young kids that are watching, they build the season, but how not to get so frustrated when maybe you have a couple games that don't go your way?
Well, you got to have a short memory, right? And if I could give advice to any kids is to don't beat yourself up over failure, right? So, and what I try to tell my players is, whatever we're doing, whatever we're trying to do, is we're going to try it, and we're going to fail at it, and that's fine, and it's not the end of the world. It's okay to be okay and fail, but as long as you're going 100%, you make a mistake, then you learn from it, and you move on and you grow, right? So just keeping that mentality of moving forward and not looking back and looking at mistakes, because those happen at any level every day. Mistakes are always, nobody is perfect, right? So, as long as you understand that and don't let those little things bother you, right, and you take care of the simple things, everything's going to work out for itself, and, you're going to find yourself finding a lot of success. It's just, you have to create that mentality, that mindset, of not, of keeping a positive mindset and a right outlook on everything.
Yeah, that's got to be tough to do, especially with the age of some of these young men. You've got so much emotion out there and pride stuck, as you're a young man growing up, and it's kind of. I'm sure you remember back what it was like when you were.
It is, and dealing with, I'm saying, and learning. I don't want to say dealing. I want to say learning how to understand different mindsets, different attitudes, and characters, in the dressing room, to kind of, say how, and that's my job as a coach, and it's how am I going to make this work, right? How are you going to make this work and be the best you can, because you have a good mix. You have rookies, right? Then you have a good mix of middle age, younger dudes around early, mid 20s, and then you got the guys who are mid 30s, right? So that's a huge variety of experience and knowledge and understanding of the game. So the leaders have been great in our team so far, and the guys have been responsive for them. So understanding that, and once they figure this out, I've always let them become themselves, because a team needs to find its own character and its own identity, you want to say. And once we get to that point, I think we're going to we'll be okay, and I'm excited. The playoffs are going to be great, and it's going to be last man standing type of thing with everyone playing each other so much. It's going to be a lot of bad blood come playoff time, so it's going to be exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we got Percy Booth here with us from the Onondaga Redhawks Senior B team. How we doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. You guys got off to a fiery start, and then it kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, we're not getting the ball up and out like we should be. We're not playing team defense. We're not helping our goalie enough. We're not playing as a team.
Absolutely. So it sounds like you guys know what you need to fix going forward.
Yeah, we do.
That's awesome. So how long have you played in the Onondaga organization?
I've been playing here since I was 3 years old, and I am 25 now. So
22 years in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. So 22 years, all homegrown, a lot of pride out there. How are you? This is the first game against the Tomahawks, and actually, I believe this is their first game of the season.
Yeah. We don't really know what to expect from them, but we know they're always a good team, so we're ready.
Awesome. And one other thing, now, with you guys having us here filming all the games, it kind of puts you at a disadvantage. I mean, is that something you guys think about, or you think you could even tell them the game plan and it's still up to them to try to beat it?
Well, in my honest opinion, I think everyone kind of does the same thing. It's just how hard you play.
I love it. That was the best answer I think we could have had. Thanks a lot, man. We are back and ready for another super exciting period of action. All right, we've got Buckshot getting ready to take the face off again. All right, and we start with an Onondaga possession. Onondaga working it around. All right. And we turn the ball over, and they come flying down. He's looking for his guy wide open in front. Good pressure by Ty Hill to stop the first pass, but he's not able to stop the second one. And now Jimmy Chadwick has it, and he's down on the near side. He was one of the Elmira Renegades of the PBLA this year. Spins around. Throws it up top. Beautiful handle. Now Tusky's working it around. Ooh, little bounce shot. Misses just wide left.
A lot of PBA helmets out there. PBLA.
Yeah, a lot of PBLA helmets out there. We've got, some Bombers. We've got some Spark. The Renegades, they had everybody pretty well.
Yep. Elmira.
All over the place. And he steps in, looking for Paulus on the far side. Doesn't connect. And pressure. Ball's down. Onondaga gets the ball back down, but it's scooped up by Tusky this time. Spins through the double team. Hits his man coming across. Tries to bounce pass to thread the needle. Not quite able to, but he gets a pass off and a beautiful save. Cathers. Slade Cathers. Beautiful. And then he rips it down. Paulus has it. Oh, Buckshot with a laser of a pass. Fires it down to Paulus. And then we've got stepping in and out of the crease. And now we're going to go with it. Oh, never mind. So we've got Paulus in the crease, and we're going Tusky ball. Got a little confused there for a second, but I think we got it figured out now.
Yeah, he made a couple different hand signals there. I didn't know which one he meant either.
Tusky driving into the middle, rips the shot, misses high, gets his own rebound, spins around. And another save, Cathers.
Little hidden ball didn't fool anybody.
No. Hill passes it over to Lyons on the far side. Lyons steps in, rips the shot, save, rebound, still loose out front, picked up by Onondaga. Fires it across, Buckshot has it, drives to the middle, little twister shot, and Tusky Spence is able to make the save. We've got a penalty, delayed penalty on Onondaga. I believe it's going to be on Ty Hill. Nice back check. Ball is down. Hill picks it up. We get the whistle.
That's a tough one. The ref that was closest shook his head no, and then the far guy called it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things they kind of, they called both.
Hit a guy in the helmet. Hit a guy in the helmet. You can't do that.
So we're going to go 4-on-4 for a little bit. Abrams has it on the far side. Stepping in, back up to Buckshot up top, over to Paulus. Paulus feeds it across to Abrams. Abrams gets a screen from Lyons and beats another guy. Far side, beautiful save by the goalie. Sprents, Dylan Sprents with another big save. Abrams bounce pass across to Paulus. Starts driving in. Passes it back up top to Buckshot. Back to Paulus, takes a shot, goes off the shoulder. And Lyons picks up the ball in the corner. Passes up to Abrams. Oh, he's just not able to connect. And they wave that one off. And we've got a breakaway, but Cathers with a big save. Buckshot picks up the loose ball. Abrams has it. Takes it back across. Paulus. Down in the near side. Feeds it across. Stepping in. A little behind the back feed. Oh, we got a moving pick, and we're going the other direction.
4-on-4 is always fun to watch because there's so much space. They have way more room to operate.
Yeah, especially with these teams, the way they can whip the ball from side to side. Very fast-paced game. And Jimmy Chadwick driving in. Oh, what a trail check. I thought he had him, but Dan Rogers says, not in my house. And they're working it around. Got 22 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Kilgore has it. Feeds it across. Beats his man, but the slide was there. Then somehow gets it, and he rips the shot off the pipe. Rebound picked up by Tusky, and now Jimmy Chadwick has it on the near side. Feeds it across. And we've got a delayed call on Onondaga. We've got a slash. I believe we've got 21, Leland Paulus. It's going to be an off-ball slash. We did have a chance to talk to the refs. They said that is a point of interest in this league. I thought they were mainly talking about the junior game, but I believe that's the seniors as well. They're really trying to focus on the off-ball slashes, try to get that out so the guys can kind of run through the middle a little more offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happens. So, I know at the higher level they're trying to get rid of a lot of that.
All right, now we've got the Tusky power play. A little behind the back feed, across, tries to hit his man on the backside. Misses. Cathers is able to run out, pick up the loose ball. Cathers rifles it down, trying to hit his man. Ended up getting stuck on a Tusky player, and the Tomahawks pick up the loose ball. Tries a little behind the back. Shuffle, which is then picked up, and they maintain possession. Tusky's got a minute and a half left about the power play. And the pressure, Schultzke's way out. Gets beat, forces a slide, which starts the series, but they aren't able to complete it. We did get a reset, and now we've got a foot race. Is Schultzke going to be able to beat him to it? Schultzke beats him, picks it up. Oh my goodness! Little miscommunication there. He called the reset. I don't think the other ref saw the reset was the problem. And now we're going Tusky. We did clip that highlight for you, bud. That's going to look really cool. We don't have to tell anybody it didn't count. So in a couple of years when you're pulling out your highlight, really, you can tell the grandkids, yeah, look at this goal I got.
Exactly. No one's going to know. No one's going to know. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know how this guy missed that it hit the goalie, but he did.
All right, working around up top, far side. And Dan Rogers soaks that one. That Onondaga defense has so much pressure, even short-handed. Timmy Zidmo gets flying down the floor. Beautiful hustle. Great play, Zidmo. Wow. And now he's running around. They get it out. Nice move, Buckshot, keeps possession. They've got about 3 seconds more on the penalty than the shot clock. Doesn't matter. They shoot it, they get the reset. They can kill the entire rest of the penalty if they would like in this shot clock. Works it around, gives it to Buckshot on the far side. Buckshot rips it right into the neck of the goalie. And we're back to even strength. Slides it around. Cather's able to slide across and make the save. Hits him. Far side, Leland Paulus, who waits for the rest of the offense to get on the floor. Smart move. We saw he was definitely outnumbered there. Gives it to Dylan Lyons up top. Feeds it across. believe that's Wade Bucktooth with it. Gives it down low. Back to Paulus up top. Rips the shot. Beautiful save by the goalie. Even better and pick up. And Lions picks up the loose ball. Now we've got Ty Hill with it back up top. Hill stepping in. Gives it to Abrams on the far side. Abrams gets a screen, steps across, gets a couple. Feeds it back. Little double pick setup. Wow. What a goal. Troy Benedict sets a couple of screens and then is able to become a part of it. So you see, he sets it all up here. He sets the first screen for Abrams. Then he comes back. As he comes across, whoever that is down low gets in the way. And Benedict with a beautiful pass and a rip. Great finish. Nice pass, Abrams. Nice pass, Benedict. And we now have an Onondaga lead, 3-2. Wow. Fast pace, up and down. You give these guys that many resets, they've got a lot of offensive firepower. You kind of got to expect something like that's going to happen.
For sure. And a lot of people underestimate how important a reset is to the game. You know, it's like basketball. You hit the rim, you get an offensive rebound. It's more possessions. More possessions leads to more shots and then more goals.
Yes. And Schultzke tries to hit Percy Booth, ripping across. They get a little tied up. Go down to the ground, but everybody's back up. And now we've got a 2-on-2 the other way. Nice move, and Cathers stands tall and keeps him out. Now we've got Schultzke gets the loose ball down in the corner, passes it up to Ferris. They're just announcing Benedict's goal. Beautiful goal. Benedict gets a nice screen in the shot. Bucktooth has it down low. Feeds it up top. Now Buckshot has it. Feeds it across to Abrams. Abrams spinning around. Feeds it up top. Wade Bucktooth tries to rip the shot. Defense gets on him. Gets a part of him. Buckshot collects the rebounds. Rips the shot. He somehow keeps the stick down there in the 5-hole. But now we've got a breakaway coming the other way. And Cathers stands tall. Nice save, Cathers. And then he steps in the crease, so we give the ball to Onondaga. He's able to shut down right on the doorstep. Ty Hill stepping in. Rips the shot. What a goal, Hill. Keeps the goalie off the post. Huge thank you to the Fire and the Onondaga Nation Arena for having us here. But you see Ty Hill has it, and he kind of steps in, gets a screen, and as he steps, he acts like he's going to step in, pulls the goalie off the post. The goalie doesn't quite get back over to that near side post, and he beats him on the near side. Nice goal, Ty Hill.
Yeah, I know that guy. Seen him do that a couple times before.
Seen him do it once or twice?
Yep.
Well, you said he had, 8 goals in your team-on-team scrimmage the other day?
Yeah, Friday night in the old intra squad, he had 7-8 goals. It was quite impressive.
Okay, so that's Ryan Eccles, and I keep calling him Els because I couldn't quite read it right off of my roster. So that's Eccles on the assist from Hill. Sorry, Eccles.
Using that beautiful gold chrome 4x Hill lacrosse stick.
That's right, 4x Hill, the Golden Arrows.
That's right.
Chadwick has it on the near side. Chadwick steps in, drives down low, hits a man on the back door. Oh, great defense. Dan Rogers to knock the first one down, and that wasn't Rogers, I'm sorry. But Cathers is up to the task. Beautiful play. That was Matt Noble on the defense. Sorry, Matt. And a better pass and a go, and Matt Bennett shut down on the doorstep by Dylan Sprents.
What a pass.
Wow, lasered that down there. Beautiful pass.
Absolutely. There's no fear here. They see an opening, they're throwing the ball.
Abrams has it on the far side, gets a screen, and they said it's a little bit too much moving screen from Matt Bennett, and we turn the ball over. He tries another long pass. And Cathers steps out and grabs that one and says, this is how you pass the ball to the breaking out guy. Gives it to Buckshot as he comes up the floor. Buckshot drives down low. Gets a screen from Paulus. Beautiful, looked like he was shooting. Throws it across the Lions, who now cycles around up top. Pass it over to Paulus. Back to Lions, and a nice save Sprents is playing well. And we get the reset. Now Onondaga has it. And here comes Paulus. And now you keep this offense on the floor. Percy Booth with it. Feeds it across to Paulus. Oh, soaked up. Spun around to soak that too. That's not going to feel good. And then we get another shot. 7, 6 on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3. The refs are counting it out. It's the only reason I'm calling it out for you guys. And you see Eccles wisely just rolls it down the floor. Now that we know he's Eccles and not Ellis. Screwed that up too many times. Sorry, Mr. Eccles. And look at the pressure. Zidmel stays on him. And they whip the ball around. The rest of the Tusky offense gets on the floor. Onondaga switches the defense, and he drives down low. Noble keeps him out. Fires it across, and Cathers is up to the save. Ball is still down. Looks like Zidmel's going to pick it up in the corner. He does. He tries to hit Schultzke on the run. Schultzke picks it up. Decides to spin around and wait. Nice job, Schultzke. Looks around, sees he's outnumbered. Great pressure by Tusky to get the turnover, and we're going the other way. Oh, so I thought. But Schultzke stays on it. Beautiful play, and then he passes it to Liam Ferris, who runs out and starts to set up the offense. Bucktooth has it, feeds it down to Hill. Hill driving in, looking for the give and go, decides to step in. Pump fakes the shot to Ferris. Now we've got Abrams on the far side, looking for a cutter. Decides to run across the top, gets a screen, so he thinks. Underhand shot. Oh, wow. Little off speed, that almost off the hip. That's why they go that hip height, and he almost put it back on the far side. Nice pickup by Buckshot, who feeds it down to Abrams, who's all by himself, and Dylan Sprents. Oh, my goodness. How did you save that? Onondaga offense has looked pretty good. I don't think it's lack of effort that's keeping them at 4 goals so far.
No, not at all. That goalie's coming up big down there. They've had a lot of resets, a lot of one-on-ones, and he just gets in the way.
Absolutely, and Cathers has played excellent on the other side as well. But Jimmy Chadwick goes, we get a moving screen, and now we're going the other way.
We'll get another outlet here, I bet.
Yeah, Schultzke looking for Lyons. Misses the pass, but essentially gets the shot on goal. It rolls over the top. That was a pretty nifty move. They always say throw it on net. I don't think that's quite what they were intending, but...
No, I don't think that's the ultimate goal right there, but almost snuck in on accident.
Driving in, stands up, and Cathers says, I got that, no problem. And now Onondaga comes up the floor. Matt Bennett.
Yeah, I think Tusky's starting to get back a little quicker now with all these outlets that Onondaga's been hitting. Even though they've been getting saved, but.
Percy Booth driving across. Gets a little tied up, spins around. Somehow gets the ball back. Percy Booth, oh my goodness. And ends up, kind of runs out of real estate over there, gets the shot, and then steps to the crease, I believe is what they call it. Now we're going the other direction.
Yep, he stepped right in the crease and then he kicked the ball, so can't do that.
No, we're definitely going the other way there. All right, Chadwick stepping in, hands free. Oh, no, great defensive slide, and the ball ends up getting worked out. And we've got 2 Tuskies down in the corner fighting for it. And we get a little loose ball before the play, and now we're all alone up front. Liam Ferris. And what a goal, Liam Ferris. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Liam Ferris, that was a nice move. Great job by Onondaga to realize how fast we had to get it up there. All right, we're going to get another look at it. And look at you see Ferris. Beautiful little pump fake. Keeps the goalie held up to that side. Finish. Beautiful job, Liam Ferris. An amazing job by our production team. It tried to click off, so we weren't going to see the replay, but Jared Beecher says, not in my house. We're going to fix that. Give everybody a nice look at it. And Tusky wins the faceoff. He hits him on the backside. He's coming down on a breakaway. And Tusky answers lightning quick. What a goal, Tusky. I believe that was 9. Ground. But a nice pass. Hits him in stride. See a couple of moves there. And I believe that's going to be Grayson Ground on the goal.
That was a pretty quick hit.
That was
Doesn't take
fast.
long.
They answered, yeah. And they always say lacrosse is a game of runs, and Onondaga was going on a little run there, and Tusky comes back, kind of shuts it down and says, I don't think so. We're going to start making it ourselves. They bring it right back to a 2-goal game.
Yeah, they needed that one. They were up 2-1, and then Onondaga went up to 5-1, or 5-2, I mean.
Yeah,
they
it's
need
been
a
back
little
and forth.
momentum.
Absolutely. Tusky looking, he feeds it, hits him on the backside, he steps in, decides to rip the shot, misses wide left. Rebound's picked up by Tusky, 4 left on the shot clock, 3, 2, fires it across, and they get the shot off in time. Cathers able to make the save, even though the pass comes across the crease. He gets over to where he needs to be and makes the save without much of a problem. You see Buckshot up there. Ty Hill now has the ball. Hill feeds it down low to Wade Bucktooth. To Ty Hill. Hill to Lyons out front. Lyons gets a screen from Abrams, then drives in, throws it over the top. Beautiful save. And the rebound was picked up by Tusky, but then McCoy Abrams with a beautiful check, knocks the ball down, tries to hit Dylan Lyons, unable to. Tusky coming the other direction now. Onondaga doing a good job making sure they got back. And Zidnall picks the ball up off the corner. And if he can hit him, oh! Matt Noble not quite able to hold on to it. Tries to get the stick up to block it, but we were going right back Tusky's way. That's the problem with those long passes is when you miss, there's a very high percentage it's going the other team's way. Steps in, is free, throws it across. Looking for his man out front, hits his man out front, it doesn't matter. Cathers makes the save, then from his knees, lobs it out to Hill. Oh, what do we got? All right, so we've got a penalty, and I believe, was the penalty on Tusky? Or is the penalty on?
I think they're calling it on both.
Okay.
I imagine they have to be. They wouldn't have stopped that break if it was on Tusky alone.
That's,
I would hope.
No, and I didn't think so. That's why I was, unless they were calling it from the goalie save, they were going to call it immediately. Probably didn't realize that Cathers had just thrown it out on the breakaway. Happens sometimes. Nice call by the ref. Like you said, sometimes it does happen. But if it happened before Cathers made the save and took possession of the ball, they are going to blow the whistle there. So either way, we've got an Onondaga power play.
Yes, we do. I was looking forward to that Ty Hill break.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Abrams has it, gets it over to Paulus. Paulus rips it. All right, I'm sorry. It was Buckshot ripped it across to Abrams and another save, Dylan Sprents. And they tried the long outlet pass. Cathers is right there to make the save and throws it right up. And now Paulus has the ball. You see, Onondaga has a lot of transition players. I had a chance to talk with Shannon Booth, their junior coach, and he said that's, a lot of, as kids, they make them play both directions. And you really see it when you watch so many other guys play. Up top to Percy Booth, and a big save, Dylan Sprents. And Booth is pushed to the back, knocks it down. Oh, tries to hit him on the outlet, ends up connecting. Tries it. Oh my goodness, what a grab and a better save, Cathers. Wow. What a move. If anybody knows who 15 on Tuscarora is, please let us know in the chats. I don't think I got a 15 on either of my rosters. And we're working it around. Ferris throws it up top, over to the far side. Gives it back to Buckshot. Buckshot rips it, and he's able to get his leg on it. Picked back up by Troy Benedict. We've got Buckshot, pass it down low. Benedict up top to Wade Bucktooth. Wade rips the shot, and a beautiful save. Sprents again. Ty Hill picks up the rebound, though. Nice little behind the back feed. Back up top. Over to Buckshot. Buckshot rips another one. That one goes into the chest. And Tusky's able to corral the power play. Or the rebound, I'm sorry. Who feeds it? We've got a 2-on-1. He's all by himself, kind of, and it doesn't matter. He misses wide left. The ball goes over the top. Sorry about that, folks. And we get the ball. Nice little behind the back feed by Tusky. It doesn't matter now. Matt Noble picks up the loose ball, gives it to Dan Rogers, and Rogers coming up the field. Looking for a man coming off, and they decide to kind of slow the pace down a little bit. So Tusky was able to kill that one. They did have quite a few good shots. Onondaga can't be too upset with the way that power play looked, but obviously not the outcome they wanted. Abrams working it around the top. Fires it over to Paulus. Little miscue. He can't get a handle on it. And the loose ball was scooped up front by Tuscarora. Spinning around. The pressure from Onondaga. Trying to make a move. Doesn't matter now. Little fake pass. You see Abrams stays on him. Abrams knocks the ball down. Abrams still on pressure. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Most guys think of Abrams as an offensive player, and here he is playing defense. Gets that check. Now Schultzke trying to stop him. Beautiful run in. Beats it. Oh, my goodness. And the pass across the rebound. And Cathers, how did you save that?
Feels like the end of the period. You can see guys are getting tired, swinging sticks. Got short time here. 10 on the shot clock. 20 in the period.
Throws it up top. Benedict rips the shot. Rebound scooped up by Tusky. And we've got another breakaway Tusky. Oh, and he's able to finish that one. Ty Khan. Nice grab, and you see Tyler Khan just able to beat him on the far side. And, I mean, you can only give up so many of those breakaways and expect your goalie to save them. There's been plenty of them kind of going both ways, but now they bring it back to within one with only 9 seconds left in the second period.
Definitely a good way to end for Tusky. 2 goals straight.
Yeah, I'm sure Tuscarora's got to be happy with it. And Rogers picks it up, gets the shot off. Rebound picked up by Ferris, and another save, sprints. Noble now has the loose ball, and the clock kind of finishes. Wow, wow, wow. What a period of action.
That was definitely a good period. Little extracurricular here.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure they were just trying to figure out what they were going to eat afterwards. They had to explain to him that, sorry, I know Firekeepers is an amazing restaurant, but they closed at 2 today, guys. And that's probably why they got a little excited, but I'd be willing to bet they'll figure it out.
You're right. They're trying to figure out who's buying.
All right, so we are back on camera again. Jobson with the Spirits. Everybody got a chance to look at that Spirits t-shirt you got set up. It's a beautiful look. I do love the logo. But now we are getting ready for the Frisbee toss. Oh, perfect. There's our main man, Jared, making sure the camera's got us both in it. And the Frisbee toss, if you have never been here to watch a game, it is definitely worth driving. The atmosphere here, it's a very gorgeous arena. It's always super clean. They do such a good job facilitating everything. It seems like there's a couple employees for some of the, per fan, and they really take great care of us. The food, I see you guys got some French fries earlier. It's awesome. This whole experience here.
It's always a nice arena. It's good. It's a good venue. It's fun playing here. You know, the history. It's well done. A little warm today.
Yeah.
Warm. I need a fan.
It is warming up a little bit. It would be nice if maybe they could just run the refrigerator that cools the ice down in here. We don't need any water on there, but if they would just run that, I'm sure there wouldn't be any condensation or complaints from the players whose feet are freezing. We'll be fine, and it'll make us a little bit better. And maybe as they're running around, it'll help circulate that cool air for us.
Yeah, they really need to think about my comfort, like.
It's obviously the most important.
What is wrong with them? Did they know I was coming?
Absolutely. All right, they're going to call off the raffle. We're going to step away for a quick break. Everybody, stay tuned. Watch the Frisbees fly, and we will be back in a couple of minutes. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Let us know in the comments and the chats if we need to change anything. We're getting a little better. I hope that it cleared up a little bit. We did find on the settings, if you're watching it on your phone, you have to make sure you turn it to high quality. For whatever reason, it always tries to turn the quality down. That seems to help us a little bit, but we do appreciate all the fans. And a huge shout out to Nathan Jobson, who drove up from the Thousand Islands area where he is the GM of the Spirits. And before we sign off on the half, I got to ask you, what do you think the biggest challenge was stepping from just being a player to thinking, oh, I want to start a team and be a GM?
everything. So as a player, you just have to, at the end of the day, you show up and you get to play. And you don't realize, I mean, you have an idea of all the other things that are going on, but you don't know exactly what you need to do. There's a lot of little things that you don't think of, water.
Yeah.
Simple things, like it's been an experience. We're learning as we go too. Friday night we had a little inter squad. We allowed fans to practice a game experience because until you do it, you don't know what it's like, and that's where we get to kind of check in and say, hey, we got to do this for next time, make it a little easier for the guys.
Yeah.
So it's been fun, and I'm really looking forward to the season. Watching a lot of Canam, that's exciting. NLL season's breaking down, so pretty soon it's going to be us playing. So 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't wait. That's why I like to always say that 10,000-hour rule. When I was younger, somebody had me read a book, and basically the gist of it was it takes 10,000 hours to be a pro. And like you said, all those little things, I think that's really where that 10,000. Oh, we're huge now. I looked at us and we were huge. No, they got to let the frisbees fly. We got to make it smaller so everybody can see the frisbees.
Look at me.
Frisbee time.
Oh yeah, you got to see the frisbees.
Frisbee
we don't
toss.
have a frisbee.
All right, well, we will be right
sad.
back, folks. And thank you very much for watching.
That one's going to hit someone. Watch out. Oh, we didn't mean it.
Did you throw that at somebody?
Chomping, watching the game, and I'm like, why aren't they trying to shoot? You're down. Try to shoot.
Just so you know, we just kicked you back on live to hear.
Oh, perfect.
What are you doing? We're watching you trying to shoot.
Well, I'm dumb. I was watching the NLL Game 3 last night, super intense. Third period, I'm just sitting there eating my chips and dip, man. And I was like, why aren't they shooting? Try to win the game. And then I was like, oh, wait, there's another quarter.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the last shot.
Yeah. I was mentally preparing for the 3-period Canam game.
Yeah, I tell you, I happen to enjoy it, the 3 periods with the 2 breaks, but that might be because I spent most of my life playing hockey, so I'm accustomed to the 3 periods.
Yeah, I like the 3 periods to go to a game. I think it's nice. I don't know. I don't mind the 4 periods either. You get the extra. You get about that's the same amount of time, right?
Yeah, I was going to say it's either 4:15s or 3:20s.
4:15s, 3:20s.
Yeah.
So.
But the way it broke up better, I get what you're saying. It kind of gives you a chance, especially as a coach or a GM, to kind of get a couple extra things in there. So you muted your mic just to let you know, so that way you see it's red now on the tip. You just got to pinch it again. And all alone out front, so we thought, and it's picked up. Yeah. Yeah. So now we've got the ball. We've got Tuscarora coming down the floor, and we get a whistle. Too much time, I believe, and we're going the other way. Schultzke throws the ball up, and Timmy Zedmol has it. Whips it across to Wade Bucktooth, who's coming down through. Bucktooth fires it up top. Abrams has it. Abrams working his way down low, steps across the middle, fires it up top, fires it one more. Powlis has it, stepping in, rips the shot, and Sprent's able to make the save. Then he gets out to make sure that his defender can run around without any D. Huge shout out to Bella Beecher, making sure we got all our sodas and popcorn brought up to us. And we're going.
That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Good thing that whistle blew. That guy might have been hurting.
Well, and good thing that guy actually pulled up when the whistle blew instead of just being that guy.
That's true. A lot of guys would have finished that play. There he is, Ty Hill. We got a broken stick out there.
We end up with a couple of those a game.
Yeah, guys need to understand when you're cross-checking, you need a little bit better quality shaft. You can't just use the normal shaft they sell for field.
Yeah, those cheap ones. We had Coach Shannon Booth. We're going to get a chance to catch up with him after the game. Thanks for stopping by, the Junior B coach. We're going to try to get a couple minutes to sit with him, see what he thought about this game. Love having him. Super nice guy. My first chance to talk to him. And Tusky driving across, feeds it over. Onondaga puts a lot of pressure on with their defense. Oh, didn't get the slide there with the pressure. And he stays strong on the pipe. And we get a miss net, and we're going the other way. Pass just a little long. Schultzke can't hold on to it. Now we're going Tusky with the ball.
Yeah, I don't know who number 15 is, but he looks like a right-handed version of a guy I know. Tall, skinny guy. Plays somewhere in the foothills of the Adirondacks.
Aha.
Kind of plays like him.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Nice little flip.
Ooh.
Oh, Onondaga with the solid stick check to make sure he couldn't hold on to it. And Tusky picks up the rebound. And he throws it out of bounds as he's trying to get a shot on for the end of the shot clock. And now we go to Onondaga. Zidmel has it. Buckshot to Paulus. Up top to Bucktooth, over to Benedict. Back up to Paulus, who feeds it back down to Benedict, who tries a little behind the back, misses just wide right, and Tusky picks up the ball. He stepped through the crease. He couldn't put too much pressure on him, and now we've got Tusky coming the other way. Tomahawks working your way down. Feeds it back up top. Drives in. Little give and go. Jimmy Chadwick not able to connect. We've got a delayed penalty on Onondaga. The Tomahawks goalie just picked it up. Sprent's headed to the bench. Beautiful pass across and a shot, and Cathers stops that. And we get the whistle. So now we are going to have an Tuscarora power play. Penalty on Elias Dowdy. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong roster I was looking at.
Yeah, game sheets are probably always fun for you to collect.
Yeah, game sheets are helpful. Beautiful move, and Sprents is able to make the save. Now Tusky working it around. About a minute and a half left on the power play. Beautiful behind the back feed. Jimmy Chadwick all alone, and the beautiful slide by Matt Noble. Wow. Oh, give the ball back the other way. Cathers steps out, picks it up, throws it out to Dylan Lyons. Lyons comes across, gives it up to Hill. Hill's going to run down on that near side. Oh, that one we get an interference, and we're going the other way. It's a little much. Oh, Ty Hill with the pick. Almost like he knew what that guy was going to do. Keeps the ball, running around, got the golden twig, he's looking, and now we get an over in the back, then we get a push in the back, it looks like, but it doesn't matter. Tusky picks the ball up, starts coming down, he decides he's going to wait till the rest of the offense comes on the floor. And now Tusky gets a chance with 30 seconds left to set up the power play. Give it to the cross, feeds it up top, little behind the back flip, stepping in. Back across, back up top, tries to hit the guy in the far post, and then he tries to look across, but Paulus beautifully knocks the ball down and then steps in and just knocks him back to the boards. Now Zidmel has it coming up the near side. Timmy Zidmel comes flying through. Spins around and he's looking for some help. Driving back down, gonna cycle down behind the net. Buries his shoulder down, still has the ball. Got 4 left on the shot clock. This is probably going to expire it, I would imagine. We've got 2 Tomahawks down there smushing Zidmo into the boards. And Zidmo runs off the floor. Tuskie's got a man on the far side, breaking down, not able to connect. Shulsky reaches up, knocks it down, beautifully taps the ball just out of reach, and beautiful Ferris driving down, tries to behind the back, misses just far side. Definitely going for the highlight goal there, it looked like, but a beautiful attempt, and you see why he went backside, because he left that far post open. Beautiful strip by Limborius. Wow, what a move. Dave Limborius,
Yeah, it looks like there's a hold on Tusky.
Yeah, what a play, and he held onto the ball, maintained possession. Now we've got Percy Booth with it. Ferris
Hold the goalie.
over to Bucktooth. One more down to Buckshot. Buckshot gets himself in, working around, tries to cross, feed. It's picked off by Tusky, and we're going the other way. Wow, yeah, and it has started off just like they ended. Non-stop action, kind of going back and forth. A lot of speed in this game. And now we get to see Onondaga's power play. As they have a 1-goal lead, they'd obviously like to extend it here. And they've had a lot of shots on their power plays. Dylan Sprents has been standing pretty tall, but...
Yeah, that goalie's been pretty impressive, man. He's getting a lot of stops. And Onondaga has gotten their fair share of shots.
Wow, look at that ball movement. They
off
set it
of
up.
his head.
Abrams gets it. It goes off of somebody and comes all the way down. Cathers sees him rushing down, picks it up, rifles it back down to Abrams. That was a beautiful setup with a nice screen by Booth there before that. Now we've got it over to Paulus. Rips it off the shoulder, goes all the way up to the ceiling. He's making sure he's all right, making sure it didn't hit him in the head and the neck. Or is he just buckled? Little helmet came unbuckled, I think. Beautiful save by the goalie on that one. All right, and now we have Onondaga with a minute and a half left on the power play. Abrams has it. Up top to Bucktooth. Bucktooth.
Oh, wow.
Oh, tries to throw it over to Paulus, and the pass is picked off. That's the problem, is your power play starts to clamp down along the defenses are set in there. But Wade Bucktooth, great pressure, and Matt Noble picks up the ball. Nice little behind the back feed from up to Lyons. Lyons has it. Lyons looking to feed to the cross. Buckshot picks up the ball. Buckshot rips it off the goalie, and now picked up by Paulus in the corner, who tries another bounce shot, gets the reset, but the rebound is picked up by Sprents. And here come the Tomahawks. "10 seconds, he never crossed the other line." So it's the white restrain lines that they have to cross within 10 seconds. That was news to me when I first started coming up here. The yellow line is not really in effect, the midline.
That yellow line doesn't exist. And that's for NLL, NABLL, international.
Beautiful behind the back from Hill, who gives it down, and then they end up giving it to Abrams in the front, who gets the shot and sprints again as the Tomahawks able to kill off the penalty. Not a bad power play for Onondaga, not what they wanted, obviously, but the ball really didn't come down into their zone. They never lost possession for more than a couple of seconds. But Sprent standing tall. Driving in, spins around, trying to flip it back. Somehow catches his man in the front, and Cathers makes a save. We got Percy Booth on the near side. Hits Lyons up top, gives it across to Paulus. Powell gets a screen from Buckshot, steps in, feeds it across the Lions. Lions stepping in. Gets his hands free, takes a shot. This is wide left. They don't get the reset. Percy Booth just dumps it back in, trying to make him run 200 feet. But it bounces back out. Here we go. Jimmy Chadwick with it. Flying down in. Great check. Dylan Lyons knocks the ball down, and then we get a little too much afterwards. I think we've got that one clipped.
Yeah, he shouldn't have stopped play, I don't believe. I think it's on Tuscarora.
Oh, yeah, they're calling a penalty.
Yep.
Because that's, I think he was trying to.
I think he apologized for stopping the play. Oh, maybe not. Calling a different one. Two other guys.
No, yeah. Matt Noble, I believe. I think it's going to be a single. We're going to have a power play.
Wow.
Did he call it? What was it, for the interference? A little too much on the interference?
I guess so.
Yeah, got a little carried away on that one, I guess. And now for 2 minutes or less, Onondaga will be a man down. Up top, they're working it around on the near side. He's got a little room and time on the far side. Tries to hit his man on the back door, not able to connect. Ball goes down into the corner. They're still fighting for it, and it's picked up by the Tomahawks, who feed it up top, whip it quickly to the backside. Chadwick driving in, gets a... Look at that replay real quick, brought to you by the Firekeepers Restaurant. Oh, a little late on the shot. We do have the replay. It just wasn't quite kicked into our automatic system yet. It's into the corner. We're still fighting for it, and it's picked up by the Tomahawks, who feed it up top, whip it quickly to the backside. Chadwick driving in, gets a... Sorry.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so that one has the noise built into it. Sorry, guys, you had to hear it. That's how we used to do the replays. Thankfully, our wonderful production crew, which is Jared Beecher, my son, did a great job making sure we had that replay. Yes, it had the noise over the top of it, but you're able to see he gets a little carried away on Chadwick as he's coming in. The stick gets up, catches him in the helmet, and then Chadwick, I believe they're going to call the delay game for him shooting late, and then you've seen the ref come running in because they knew he shouldn't have, so maybe the cross check at the back on that one. But either way...
Yeah, he popped him when he was down. After he took that shot, was that Schultz you said? Schultz?
Schultzky is 26, yeah.
There you go. He hit him when he was down.
Not overly impressed that he took the shot, but now instead of, playing 4-on-4 for a minute and a half and then having about a 30-second power play, we're instead going to have some 4-on-3. So we got... Yeah, she flip-flopped. We flip-flopped him, but... All right, here we go. 4-on-3. A lot of room on the floor out there. And you see he steps in. He's trying to pass. Cathers is able to make the save. Loose ball picked up by the Tomahawks. And now essentially a 3-on-2. A little behind the back over. Steps back in. Great defense not letting him get the pass out there. And now the Tomahawks set it up. Rips the shot. Cathers makes the save. Beautiful rebound scooped up.
Blake Terry.
Terry, who hits Ty Hill. Beautiful play, Blake Terry, Ty Hill, and then a better save, Dylan Sprents.
Here comes the up check.
And now we set back up in the offensive zone with the Tomahawks. Step in, behind the back feed, has some time and some room. Cathers keeps the stick in there.
By inches.
Yeah, barely hold on to it. It's always so impressive how they keep that in there. Looks like it's going to sneak through his legs, and then it doesn't. Blake Terry still has the ball running around. Oh, solid cross check into the boards, and the ball gets knocked down, and now the Tomahawks have it.
I know if I was in goal, I feel like I'd knock more balls in than I would keeping them out.
Yes.
And those situations right there. They're so good at finding the ball and making sure it doesn't go in there.
Well, and little things like that where they turn to make sure that the ball's rolling like the different way to make it go out of the net. They know how to fall. They know how to kind of roll. And now Onondaga's going to lose a man, so now it's 4-on-4 again. Or not lose a man, gain a man. And Buckshot coming in. Wow, what a save. Dylan Sprents. All right, here they come, the Tomahawks inside. We've got a glove and a stick come flying off. And they decide that they're going to give possession to Tuscarora for that. But now we're back to even strength. We've got 5-on-5. Gives it across. Jimmy Chadwick. Wow, what a move, Jimmy Chadwick. Wow. That was nice. Oh, my goodness. So you see they start with the possession down in the corner. Works his way out, hits Jimmy Chadwick coming in, who takes the hit as he's going. Twister, it was like a backhanded twister. Beautiful move. James Chadwick on the finish. And you see why he played for the Elmira Renegades. And it's now 5-5 as we tie it up.
What a game.
Yeah, it's been amazing. The action in all of these Can-Am games, even that, like, especially that Junior B game last night was so much faster than I was expecting it to be. And here we go. You see Matt Nobles force the ball down.
The game's getting fast again.
Yes.
You know, it's...
Wow, look at that. Yeah, the pressure, and now Noble scoops it up. They get a reset of the shot clock. Awesome pressure by Onondaga. Ferris has it. He's got Hill cutting across. Decides to drive in himself. Hill on the backside, that bounce. Oh, my goodness. How did that not go in? I think Ty actually beat the goalie, and it bounced over the top of the net. We'll have to look at that one again later, but wow. Drive it in. Bounces it across. Sidmel spinning in. Spins to the outside, feeds it across the Lions. Lions stepping in. Feeds it over to Ferris. Ferris steps in. Wow, the goalie barely kept his foot in on that one. That was a pretty nice shot, but Dylan Sprents again.
Yeah, it was a great shot, a great save.
Yeah, he looked like he had a little bit of room open, and he just shut it right down on him. And now still battling for the ball. It's finally picked up by Onondaga. White.
Yep. The
Paulus.
intensity's going to pick up here now. 6 minutes left. Tie it up.
Oh, absolutely. Tuscarora's first game. Onondaga's on a 2-game losing streak. They are both teams really hungry for the win. Beautiful feed out front and a better save, Dylan Sprents. Troy Benedict gets it out front and tries to throw it on net, and Dylan Sprents has been a pretty good wall back there today. And here come the Tomahawks working around. Cuts into the inside. Oh, off the pipe! But they pick up the loose ball and start making their way to the middle, but the pressure from Onondaga. D knocks it down. Matt Bennett. Great job down there, and the ball was stuck up in his leg pads. Tried to pick it up and start with it.
Smart.
Yeah.
You got to laugh at it. That's what the ref's doing.
Yeah.
When in doubt, pick it up.
Pick it up, act like it's yours.
As long as you don't roll it away.
Here comes McCoy Abrams. Gets the screen. Keeps stepping in. Rifles it across. I believe that's Buckshot on the far side. Devin Buckshot maintains it. Throws it up to Wade Bucktooth, who throws it down low to Lyons. Dylan Lyons coming in. Gets a screen from Abrams. Rips the shot that got deflected off the defense. The loose ball is picked up by Devin Buckshot. Wow, and he bounces it out. Quick shot from Wade Bucktooth. Gets on the net. We get the reset, and it looks like Onondaga is going to pick up. Oh, no. I thought for sure Buckshot was going to pick that up off the far boards. Wow. Gotta love the action here. This is gives me goosebumps sometimes as you're sitting here watching it. It's like, oh, they're going to do it. Oh, wait, no.
I don't know how I remain calm, but it is very exciting. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, they let it go. Now, I've never seen him play, this Liam Ferris, until I think the stick makers. I think
that was my first chance too.
yeah,
He is good.
What a
And
player!
there he goes driving down low. Yeah. Feeds it up top. Over to the far side, Leland Paulus. Gets a screen from Eccles, but then stick gets deflected. The shot goes out of play.
It's nice standing because I don't think I could sit down and watch this.
That's tough.
Oh,
you got. Let's not
I wouldn't
get
do
too
that.
carried away, boys. He's giving them the business.
Got a couple gloves down.
He got a couple gloves in the stick, but he just wanted to get out of the way before.
Well, the refs have to pick it up, so it's kind of disrespectful to the ref. He dropped the second glove on purpose.
Oh my goodness. So with 4.5 minutes to play, we've got a tie game. Wow, wow, wow. Has it been exciting. Really appreciate you coming down to help me out today, Nate. And I tell you, you've got a good game to watch so far.
Yeah, if anything, it's been fun to watch. I don't know if I've helped at all, but being here is cool.
Doing an amazing job. Here comes Jimmy Chadwick up top, who now beats his man, runs around down and misses wide, but the loose ball is picked up by the Tomahawks. Steps in.
He wants to get that shot off, man. He doesn't want to move the ball.
Yeah.
They're screaming for him to move it. He did not want to.
Kilgore rips the shot at the end. Ooh, Cathers with a little backhanded catch on the far side. That was nice. See why he's the goalie.
Absolutely. You should see him. He can play out, too. He's pretty good at that.
Definitely better than I am out there, I bet.
Yeah. He's pretty good on the floor, man.
Wade Bucktooth rips the shot. Oh, I thought he picked that far corner, but instead we get a miss, and it bounces up and into the Tomahawks bench. Huge thank you to all 8 of you watching us. Huge thank you to the Onondaga Nations Arena for making this all happen, as well as the Firekeepers Restaurant, which we had a chance to stop today. One of the best restaurants I've ever been to. Beautiful shot, and Cathers saves it, but then gets back into position.
I'm headed there after this, to the Firekeepers.
Unfortunately, they close at 2.
I'm not headed there today.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Next time we come up, we'll have to meet you here a little early. Get you out there.
I think I'm going to come out Saturday for the Newtowns here, right?
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, I have. There's 3 of my guys play for Newtown too, so.
Yeah, I saw that Snow
out.
working with it. Gets the screen, gets the shot, and a nice save by the goalie. Kick save and a beauty. Dylan Sprents. Matt Bennett kind of playing with the ball there, and you see him, he gets the screen, and I don't think the goalie saw it to the last second, but Sprents was able to get his leg on it. Nice kick save. Schultzke, tough on him. Feeds it across, drive it in. Ferris and Schultzke team up together, knock the ball down, and then they don't get a shot off as the shot clock is about to expire. Well, they did, but they missed the net.
Do they get timeouts in this league? They never call timeouts. You notice that?
They do. They do get a couple. They save them for precarious moments, especially tie game coming down to the end. They're probably all hoping they don't need it for the last shot, but probably want to have it. I believe they get one a period. Bucktooth steps in, over to Hill. Hill with the dangles, gives it over to Abrams, who spins. Little one-handed pass back out to Paulus. Back down to Abrams. Out front to a Buckshot, who drives in.
Yep, it is helmet.
And we get a reset. Dylan Sprent's able to make the save. Now we're going to have the defense is still out there, still chasing everybody around, getting exhausted. As Percy Booth entered the floor. Buckshot driving up from the far side, gives it to Abrams up top, and Abrams snipes it! What a save, Abrams! Beautiful ball movement, and you can only give them so many possessions. This Onondaga offense is going to score a very high-powered offense, and they keep getting the resets. And you see, Percy Booth really drawing everybody in there, gives them that half a second that McCoy Abrams need to get out there. Beautiful work by the entire offense. Beautiful pass by Devin Buckshot over to McCoy Abrams, I believe. And wow, what a finish McCoy out there. I'm not sure if Sprents couldn't see that one. It kind of looked like. Maybe he was screened. But with all the saves Sprents has made so far, I was not expecting that far out shot to go through. But Abrams is one of those shooters. He can hit those tiny holes.
Yeah, Onondaga was sitting on 5 goals for way too long. They were up 5-2 at one point, so
yes,
it couldn't have possibly lasted that much longer.
And now they working out the offense, setting up.
They'll be more deliberate here now. They're going to use the whole 30 for sure.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you see they're swapping out. I was going to say they already decided as they saw the shot clock winding down, they're just going to kind of dump it in, get the defense onto the floor. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got now? Oh, water timeout for the goalies. It gets really warm in here. So we have a timeout for the goalies, everybody. Oh, yeah. Wasn't sure if they're just going to do a second. Then the rest are heading back. So they have pulled their goalie now. They gave him a little water, and as Edmund Cathers makes his way back into the net, Tuscarora has decided to pull their goalie we got 59 seconds left, so about a minute left to go.
Smart play. Rather than call a timeout, I think they took advantage of the goalie water and then just said, well, you're over here.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Deflected, but Tomahawks pick up the rebound.
Robbed his own guy.
Oh, Jimmy Chadwick on the doorstep. But he gets knocked down. And now you see Onondaga with the ball. Timmy Zidmill has it. Forces his way through and gets up top. And then nicely past the bench is Schultzke, who was smart enough to make sure he stayed on the floor to give his man an option. Now Dylan Lyons has the ball. Double team. And the ball goes down, and then I think we're going to get a little interference. Oh, no. Timeout.
Finally a timeout.
Timeout Tusky. Timeout Tusky. As soon as they get it, we got 14.2 seconds left. Oh, my goodness. So real quick, we will thank our Fire Keepers sponsors. Huge shout out this week, Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything from the big breakfast, meat lover skillet, to a frittata or the country style scrambler. Guaranteed to have something for everyone in your group. Firekeepers is also open for dinner Tuesday through Friday, where you can get everything from a hot turkey sandwich to a turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who support us to make this happen. Sorry about the echo there, folks. I wasn't sure if we had it, but now we're going to give you a shot to actually listen to the ad because we really do appreciate the Firekeepers. Huge shout out this week, Firekeepers Restaurant, who is the sponsor of this game. They serve breakfast 6 days a week and are open every day except for Monday. You can get anything from the big breakfast, meat lover skillet, to a frittata or the country style scrambler. Guaranteed to have something for everyone in your group. Firekeepers is also open for dinner Tuesday through Friday, where you can get everything from a hot turkey sandwich to a turkey dinner, spaghetti, whatever you want. Guaranteed to have something for everybody in your group. Help support those who. Huge thank you to Fire.
Like eating someone is
Huge. Not usually, no.
I like Keith the Yeti. He might be my favorite guy.
But huge thank you to the Firekeepers for making that happen. And here we go. I'm getting yelled at by the producer. I'm giving him a hard time, and he's telling me just to stay in my lane, talk on the microphone. He throws it down, misses a little wide left, and that expires the clock. Matt Noble with the hustle. Wow, 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 wow. So held pretty much scoreless for most of the third period, and then McCoy Abrams steps up and has a absolute rocket to beat him. What a game.
It was a great game. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good one, but man, 6-5.
Yeah, you would think 6-5, well, maybe that's not the highest scoring game, but I tell you, there was a ton of action, and wow, did these goalies play great. Huge shout out to Dylan Sprents and Edmund Cathers. Oh,
yeah, these goalies are incredible.
we've got our
man.
camera back on us, so.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
And as you see, we do actually have competing shirts on now. It was a little too hot for me to keep my
Hey, that's
Spirits
okay.
hoodie on. But, you know, without the Utica Yeti, a lot of this wouldn't be happening. So huge shout out to Paul Necker and the Utica Yeti for making this happen. But
It's
yes.
true. Probably neither one of us would be sitting here.
no, definitely
So-
not. Without Paul Necker, I would not be sitting here. So huge thank you to him, Ron Cogan, and everybody else who has helped us become Blue Squats Productions and get to where we are. We're hoping each stream gets a little bit better for everybody. We really appreciate the support in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel. If we can get monetized from them, we can make this cheaper for everybody else to get us out here. So maybe we can get YouTube to pick up a little bit of the bill. That would be nice.
Yes, I agree. Get them out there.
So next weekend, I believe we have a double header out here. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday as your Onondaga Redhawks take on the Newtown Golden Eagles, which we were just talking about because you've got a couple players. And
Yes,
then
sir.
Sunday, the Tomahawks are going to be back out. So that looks like, or no, I'm sorry, I lied about that one.
Tonawanda comes back, I
Yes.
think, on that Saturday or Sunday.
I-
But yeah,
that one
yeah,
might
we'll
be.
be
Yeah, I'm excited. I just love being out here, being a part of it. These guys are also awesome. This has been huge. On behalf of all of us at BS Production, and a huge shout out. Thank you, Mr. Jobson. Nate, I really appreciate you coming out here. This has been a blast.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Absolutely. Now, how many of the guys? So you've got a couple guys from Newtown, and then you got a couple guys from Onondaga. Is there anybody else you got that's playing in the Canam League that you know of?
In the Canam, no. No, we just got Tyler Hill here, who played for Onondaga, had a nice goal. And the three guys from Newtown was Kane Kettle, Nicky Snow, and Heron Snow. So other than that, no other Can-Am guys. A lot of guys from up in Akwesasne, but they have a different league up there. I do think a couple of my guys are going to be playing in both if they can, because they play the Three Nations Lacrosse League up in Akwesasne. There's five teams now, I think, and that's probably one of the most competitive leagues there is, period.
Oh,
You know, so,
awesome.
and they'll both have a chance to get to the President's Cup too. So that's like the Akwesasne version of Can-Am.
Gotcha. Well, on behalf of all of us at our Blue Squats Productions, we truly appreciate the support and everybody watching. Thank you all very much. And